Welcome to another edition of the AMSAT Newsreel.
Next, I'm going to talk a little bit about SuitSat. You want me to get started, or you want to?
Why don't you go ahead?
Okay. The Russians have to get rid of their spacesuits every now and then because they wear out. It's too expensive to get mass down from on orbit, so they kick it out as trash. We were approached with the opportunity to put some amateur radio equipment on board. The SuitSat will be kicked out and lasts somewhere around a month or two before it comes in, and they're going to put enough batteries on there, should operate for 2 or 3 weeks. And you can see this is the Russian Orlan suit, and on top, drilled into the head, which causes some people consternation, is the antenna. We'll be mounting with a box and not quite drilling into that. They don't have that on board. But it makes for an interesting picture. Okay, you want to go through details?
Okay, this is going to be kind of a cool thing because we're actually going to, this thing's going to get deployed in mid-September. And you need to understand something. This has been an extreme challenge for our team. We just a couple days ago got permission from NASA to go forward with this project. And we have to deliver the second week in June. So we have 3 weeks to deliver hardware. And we've been working on designs, and the biggest challenge has been the whole safety aspect of this thing. So we've been pulling all of this together. So we had a bunch of potential capabilities, and what I've done is I've put in yellow bold what we're actually going to have in this thing, which is a message downlink capability, which will be on the order of several messages that will get downlinked for people to listen to. You notice that SSTV is half bolded in yellow and white. We were going to have a camera on board, but it's just the short period of time we have to pull this thing together isn't going to happen. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to have a slow scan television image as part of the messages. So people will be able to pick up a slow scan television image that we'll have before we're going to install before flight. The other activities kind of have fallen off the table because of the short period of time. But another big thing we're going to fly is a DVD, basically, which, and this is for you all to understand and to bring out to your schools, anybody that has schools, is that schools are going to have an opportunity, if they have a piece of artwork that's like 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, to put whatever they want on it, and we're going to scan it in, we're going to put it on the CD, and it's going to fly in the spacesuit. We're going to have the crew actually take a picture of them putting the CD in the spacesuit. So that's going to get deployed overboard, so the schools get to participate, if you will, in a spacewalk. So we have information on this at the AMSAT booth, a little one sheet of paper. It's also been out on AMSAT BB if you haven't seen it yet. If you've got schools that would be interested, we got a real short turnaround on this, because we just got permission and we got to get everything done by mid-June. Mark's got a couple things he's going to show you relative to the actual SuitSat. Here's a little demo of the PIC module that the Tapper team, Steve Bible's group, Steve's around here somewhere, there he is in the back, has been working on. Go ahead, Mark.
I got to put it right. Now, obviously, this is going to be wired in electrically, but let's see if you hear it over the microphone.
25 degrees Celsius.
Can you hear that at all?
Yeah.
Okay. So they'll be using that to get some of the telemetry on board. And let me get over here from the microphone real quick. We're using a Kenwood THK2 is the main radio. You take the antenna off. These are great radios once I finally got to look at it. Let's see if I can do this again. But we're going to be taking the battery off because we're using other batteries. And this is really all that's left of the radio that we're going to fly. This clip will be off, and this will be mounted in a box. So this is flight hardware, so to speak, we're taking off the shelf. It's a 2 or 3 week operation, so we don't have to go through all the normal things that we would normally do to make sure it lasted long term. So it's kind of neat to have that hardware. We just picked it up and going with it. We've gotten great support to get everything put together. Lou's done a good job of crafting together what we have on hand to deliver in 3 weeks. So that's Lou McFadden. He's over there, W5DID.
Okay, and we're going to be operating this thing on 145.99 downlink, so look forward to hearing it.
This has been another edition of the AMSAT Newsreel.